meeting. Just so let's check. This is the topic for our lesson today, okay? Today is June 7th, the first Monday of June, and we are going to finish Unit 8.1 and start Unit 8.2, okay? We will try to do pages 89 and 90 of your book, all right? So last class, I gave some homework that is obviously due today. So let's take a look there. Let's see if you have any questions, if everything is okay for you. Let me just go get it, just a second. Here, no, it was June 2nd, our last day. Okay, so I asked you guys to do online practice, unit 7.5. Oh, sorry guys, today. Sorry again. Today, I'm in a very allergic crisis, so I'm sneezing all the time since early in the morning. So I'm sorry about it, okay, guys? So last week, I asked you guys to do online practice, unit 7.5, page 133. And also online practice, unit 8.1. Did you have a chance to do your homework? Do you have any questions? Is everything okay? Yes? Let's take a look at our page 153, okay? Let's go there. Let me try to open it here. Just a second, okay, guys? I already took medication, but let's see if I will get better. Sometimes it doesn't work. I take a medication, but it doesn't work. It's very bad. Hi, Weaven. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Let me take a picture right now, right in the beginning, while I'm opening this. Let me try to get there. Okay, just a second. Okie dokie. Hi, dear. How are you? Hi, Kawana. Kawani, sorry. I have a cousin whose name is Kawana. That's
Hi,
why.
teacher.
Hi, dear. How are you today? Are you okay? Yes?
I'm good. Thanks.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good to see you here. So let me just try to get to the page here. Just a second. It's page 153. Guys, the ones who just arrived, okay? What am I doing? I'm showing the homework from last week that is due today. And I just want to know if you have any questions, okay? The homework was online practice, unit 7.5, and online practice, unit 8.1, plus the page 153, okay? So that's where I'm going now. I want to check that page, all right? If you have any questions, please let me know, all right? So let's go to 153 there from our book. Let's check it out. Okay, here we are. Can you see that, guys? Yes?
No.
Just a moment. Let me show now.
Oh,
Oh,
agora sim.
yes? Is it okay now? All right.
Yes.
Thank you. So here is our page 153, which is a review of Unit 7. Okay, so here we have exercise number 1. Let me just make it bigger so you can see better. See if you have the correct answers. Check your exercises there. See if everything is okay and if you have any questions. Okay, so this is the first one. Then here we have number 2. All right, and here we have number 3. So unit 7 was about the simple past. Okay, so we talked a lot about the simple past of the verb to be. Let's see the next one here. Did you copy? Yes. Did you correct? Number 3. Yes. Can I move it up? Yep. So let's see that. Number 4, you have to correct the errors. So this one here, we have to open up to see the answers, okay, and what they should be. So here we have the mistake and we have the correct answer here on the side, okay? So the first one, did they go? Number 2, could. Number 3, right. Number 4, was. Number 5, did you study math in college? No mistake. And here in letter B, I studied, then you have to say I did. Not yes, I studied, but yes, I did. That's the right answer. Okay, guys. Did you get everything? Do you have any questions here? No? Okay, good. So then we are done with unit 153. Do you have any questions about the online practice exercises? No? Okay. So let me just take a picture now. So Weaven, Manuela, Rebecca, and Kawane. Okay, good. All right. Let me save the picture here before we go to our page on Google Classroom again. Let me just save it here. Now I'm saving the picture. Okay, guys, just a second. All right, picture saved. So let's go there and check it out one more time. Okay, we are here now back to our Google Classroom page, and I'll take you now to the points for today. Okay, this is where we should go. So as you saw, we are doing unit 8, okay guys, and I plan on finishing that unit 8.1 only today and start 8.2, okay? So if you have your books, please open your books to page 89. Okay. Here, As you can see, I posted some extra material for you on modal verbs. They are really, really helpful, okay? So if you have a chance, please make sure you take a look. Let's go there. Yes, here we are. Can you all see the page? Yes? Hey, hi, William. Good to see you. Hello, William. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. So, we are doing page 89, okay, William? And we are going to
Okay.
start by doing number 4. On this page, we will focus on modals of probability, but making deductions about something, right? Here using must not, and can't, all right? We'll see that. So let's see the beginning, please. Just a second. Wait a minute, just a moment. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's see. Listen, what is the speaker's purpose? What is the speaker's purpose? To persuade, to entertain, or to inform? Let's see. Let's listen to that. Just a second.
I'm going to tell you a Chinese folk tale about two brothers. It is called The Morning and the Evening Star. Once upon a time, there were two stars. They were the sons of the golden king of the sky. Their names were Chen and Shen. One day, the brothers argued. Chen became angry and hit Shen very hard. Shen said, "We are brothers. We can't fight." So the brothers made a promise. They said, "We must never look at each other again." After that day, Chen appeared only in the evening, and Shen appeared only in the morning. And that is why people say, when two brothers argue, they are like Chen and Shen.
Okay, could you listen to that? Was the audio okay for you? Yes. So what do you think the main purpose of the speaker is? To
Uh,
persuade, entertain, or to inform?
entertain. Entertain.
To entertain. Okay. So let's check it out. Let's see if it's right. Great. Congratulations. That's it. And now we are going to see a little bit more about the audio, about the listening. Listen one more time. Are the statements true or false? Correct the false statements. So here we have some sentences. Let's read them before we listen, okay? Number 1, Chen and Shan were stars. Number 2, Chen was Shen's son. Number 3, Chen and Shan were always nice to each other. Number 4, Shan and Chen fought. Number 5, the brothers made a promise to never argue with each other again. Number 6, people can never see Chen and Shan in the sky at the same time. So let's see the answers.
I'm going to tell you a Chinese folk tale about two brothers. It is called The Morning and the Evening Star. Once upon a time, there were two stars. They were the sons of the golden king of the sky. Their names were Chen and Shen. One day, the brothers argued. Chen became angry and hit Shen very hard. Shen said, "We are brothers. We can't fight." So the brothers made a promise. They said, "We must never look at each other again." After that day, Chen appeared only in the evening, and Shen appeared only in the morning. And that is why people say, when two brothers argue, they are like Chen and Shen.
Okay, guys, so I'll give you 1 minute to decide if the sentences here are true or false. Okay, now it's 3:55, so until 3:56. Okay, go ahead.
Do you replay the audio, please?
Oh, sorry. So let's ask again. Can you replay the audio, please?
Can you replay the audio, please?
Sure, sure. Let's do it.
I'm going to tell you a Chinese folk tale about two brothers. It is called The Morning and the Evening Star. Once upon a time, there were two stars. They were the sons of the golden king of the sky. Their names were Chen and Shen. One day, the brothers argued. Chen became angry and hit Shen very hard. Shen said, "We are brothers. We can't fight." So the brothers made a promise. They said, "We must never look at each other again." After that day, Chen appeared only in the evening, and Shen appeared only in the morning. And that is why people say, when two brothers argue, they are like Chen and Shen.
Okay, yes. So I'll give you 1 minute to choose the answers, true or false, right? And then we correct. Okay, go ahead. Okay, guys, time's up. So let's check the answers. What did you choose for number one? True or false?
True.
True.
Yes? Good. Congratulations. Very nice. Now, number two, is that true or false?
False.
False.
Perfect. Way to go. Number three, true or false?
I think it's false.
Yes, very good. Excellent. Number four, true or false?
True.
Great. Excellent, Kawani. Very good. Number 5, true or false?
True.
True.
Yes? Mm-mm. False.
I think it's true.
Okay, we will see that. Let's wait and
False.
see. The last one, true or false?
True.
Okay, good. Now, let's listen one more time so we can check our answers. Okay? Good. Who got everything right, people? Who got all the answers correct? Oh, very nice, Willem. Exactly. Yes, perfect. Really good. So I will play one more time so you can listen again, but this time you can see the script. Okay.
I'm going to tell you a Chinese folk tale about two brothers. It is called The Morning and the Evening Star. Once upon a time, there were two stars. They were the sons of the Golden King of the sky. Their names were Chen and Shen. One day, the brothers argued. Chen became angry and hit Shen very hard. Shen said, "We are brothers. We can't fight." So the brothers made a promise. They said, "We must never look at each other again." After that day, Chen appeared only in the evening, and Shen appeared only in the morning. And that is why people say, when two brothers argue, they are like Chen and Shen.
Okay. So let's see there. Question number 5. The brothers made a promise to never argue with each other again. So let's see their promise. Let's take a look. The brothers made a promise. They said, we must never look at each other again. So, exactly what you said, William, right? The promise was a little different. And according to the legend, one appears at night and the other ones appears in the morning, right? Okay, it's a folk tale, all right, guys, about two star brothers who used to fight a lot. Do you have brothers or sisters? Do you fight? Do you
I have
argue?
one brother.
You have a brother, William. Oh, how nice. How old is your brother?
He's 13.
Oh, great. How nice. And do you argue a lot with your brother, or do you ever argue?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, it's normal, right? Who else has brothers or sisters?
I have a sister.
Oh, how nice, Kawani. How old is your sister?
She has uh I forgot the number in English. 12 years old.
Okay, like this. Let me write it down here. Like this. Yes,
Yes, like
is it
this.
this number? Okay. So we always use the verb to be to talk about the age. So we always say, oh, she is 12 or she is
Oh, okay.
12 years old. very good, Kawani. Oh, how cute. And do you argue a lot with your sister, or do you ever argue?
Sometimes.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. That's normal, right? We all have problems. If we have brothers or sisters, we may have different opinions, right? So it's okay to argue sometimes, but not always, right? Okay. Now here in number 6, here we have, who do you argue with? What do you argue about? So, do you argue with anybody in your family besides your brothers and sisters? Do you argue with anybody else? Your parents, maybe your grandpa, your grandma, or maybe cousins, or even friends, friends from school. Think about it. And how do you usually stop arguing? How do you go about it? How do you stop the argument? Do you try to understand the other side? Do you try to reach an agreement, or do you just go your separate ways and, cool down a little bit? Okay? So, take a look here, guys. Sorry. Guys are belting their products in the streets nowadays because, the pandemic. So a lot of people who are trying to sell their stuff, they hire these cars, and then they start advertising their products in a very, very loud volume so everybody can hear. Yeah, that's a way to call clients, right? It's necessary. Okay, people, let's take a look at must and must not, or can't. We saw these in the listening, okay? So here in the box, we use must to talk about what is necessary to do, like obligation, okay? Example, we must never look at each other again. That was something really strong, okay? So that's a way to express a kind of obligation. You must do it, okay? So in this case, they imposed upon themselves the obligation of not looking at each other anymore. So here we go. So something that is either necessary or obligation, okay? We use must not and can't to talk about what, here there is a mistake, okay guys? I'm going to correct what is necessary not to do. So there is no it, okay guys? You can cross it out with your pen or pencil. So can't, we use that to talk about what is necessary not to do, like you shouldn't do, okay? Example, we are brothers. We can't fight. The idea is we shouldn't fight. It's not okay. Another example, you must not talk when you're taking a test. Okay, so this is something you shouldn't do. Okay, first, because it's not allowed. Okay, so let's change here the color so we can highlight different ideas. Okay, it's necessary not to do something or you shouldn't do. Okay, so we can't fight, we're brothers. You must not talk when you're taking a test. It's not okay. So we usually form questions with have to and not with must. When we are talking about something that is necessary or an obligation and it's a question, we usually say have to. Okay, so this is a third modal verb. Let's use green for that. Okay, when we are having questions, we're using questions, making questions. So look, do we have to take the test? It's like, is it really necessary? Do we have to? Oh, okay. Then the answer, yes, you do. Okay. Oh, do we have to study English? Yes, we all do. Okay. All right, people. So we saw here three different possibilities to talk about things that are necessary or things that are prohibited or obligation, right? We have obligation, necessity, and prohibition here, okay? So let's take a look here at number 7. Don't forget that you can always check page 166. Like all the other lessons, you can check there to have more explanation and more examples, okay? So read one family's rules and choose the correct word or words. Let's take a look at the first one. Guys, sorry, my mouse is doing things that I really don't want to do. So I don't know what's going on. Number 1, we be kind to each other. So which one do you think is the best? Must not or must?
Must.
Excellent. That's something really important. We must be kind to each other, okay? So now, guys, try to do from number 2 to number 6, and then we correct, okay? Now it's 4:12. I'll give you 2 minutes so you can think about it, okay? While you do it, I will take another picture to register your attendance, okay? Hi, Giovanni. Good afternoon. Welcome. Good to see you here. Hello, dear. Good to see you. We are doing number 7, okay? I'm asking you to do the activity and then we correct, all right? Okay, guys, can we correct 415 now? So let's say number 2, what did you put? Let me share. Okay, sorry. Can you see that now? Yep.
Yeah.
So number 2, what did you choose?
Can't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Number
Can't.
3. Mm-hmm.
Must not.
Same.
Must not go to bed later than 9. Okay. Number 4.
Must.
Good. Very good. Number 5.
You must. Must.
Must.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Good job. Number 6.
Must not.
Must not.
Perfect. Very nice. Let's check it out. Yay. Everything correct. Very good. You got the idea. Okay. That's really nice. So we use the words must, can't to talk about things that are necessary or things that we shouldn't do. We use can't. For things that we have to do, it's like it's really necessary or obligation, right? So let's practice using these modal verbs to write statements and questions. Add punctuation. So the first one, you have the prompts, but you don't have the complete sentence. So you must pass a test before you can drive. You must pass a test before you can drive. All right. Now here, the students go home early. What do you think? We can use must, can't, or have to.
Can't.
Here, yeah, let's consider a regular day. Nothing strange or, out of the ordinary happening. A regular day. So the students can't go home early. Okay. Okay. The idea of can't here is like they shouldn't go home early. Okay. It's not a good idea. Number 3, we show our passports at the airport. It's a question. So how can we ask this question?
Do we have to?
Aha, perfect, William. Very good. Do we have to show, okay? Here you want to know if it's really necessary. Then you use have to. Never use must in questions, okay? So let's go to number 4, 5, and 6. I'd like you to do those and then we correct, okay? Read the prompts and then choose the best modal verb, all right? Now it's 4:19, so I'll give you 1 minute to do that. Okay, yes, are you done? Let's check that. Number 4, guys, what did you put there?
Visitors can't take photos in the museum.
Perfect, very nice. Museum, museum, okay?
Museum.
Yes, good. Very nice, fantastic. Number 5, what do you have for number 5?
Customers must pay before leaving the store.
Excellent, Rebecca, very good. Number 6, it's a question, okay? Any idea? No?
Do travelers have to buy a ticket before they get on the train?
Perfect. That's it, Rebecca. Great. It's a question, so we should use have to. Great. So let's check the answers there. All right, there you go. Please correct your exercises.
Na número 4, se tivesse botado must not, estaria correto também?
Yes.
Ok, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So here, look, all the sentences. Okay. When I use must not instead of can't, I'm giving more the idea of prohibition. It's prohibited. So visitors must not. Okay. When I say can't, I'm saying that that's not a good idea. They shouldn't. All right. That's the difference. But both would be okay here. All right. Great. Did you manage to correct your answers? Yes? Good. So let's move on to the next one. Here, the next one here is number 9. Tell a partner about a folk tale that you know. Do you remember any folk tales? Do you know any stories from Brazil? The only one I remembered was Saci Pererê. That was the only one. But do you know any other?
I remember about Yara. It's a mermaid. Mermaid.
Very nice. Excellent. That's a good one. William also said Mula Sem Cabeça, right? That's a good one too. Yara.
Okay.
Very nice. Iracema. No, Iracema. No, Iracema. No, Iracema is from a book by Machado de Assis or José de Alencar. I don't remember now. But yeah, Iracema is a novel, not a folk tale. But yes, Yara is a folk tale. Uh-huh. There is another one, I think,
Oh,
Curupira.
the Boto Cor-de-Rosa.
Yes, that's right. Perfect. That's a folk tale. Excellent. Okay, guys. So let's move on to page 90, the second part of our lesson today. So look at that. We are talking about creatures from nature. And here we have a nice picture. Look, what are the girls doing here in this picture?
The woods, the forest.
What are they doing here?
Camping?
Probably they are going camping. Yes,
They are walking.
they are walking. There is a special verb that we use when we want to talk about um, walking in the wilderness or walking in a very green environment like this, right? Walking in nature. The verb is to hike, okay? So here, as we're using the present continuous, they are hiking. They are hiking. Um, do you like to go hiking? Now at the pandemic, or during the pandemic, it's difficult, but before the pandemic, did you used to go hiking?
No.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I like.
You do, William. How nice. That's great. Hiking is super healthy. And when you go hiking, you discover amazing places that normally we don't even know about. We don't even know they existed, right? So we find out beautiful beaches, interesting places that only hiking can we have access to, right? All right, it's really interesting. But I don't have the habit of hiking. I should because it's really good. Now, look at the photo of people hiking in the woods. Discuss the questions. So let's see there. Let me just, okay, here. Does this look fun to you? What do you think?
Uh, for me, it's fun. It's fun for me.
Yes, of course, right? You like hiking. So,
I like
yes,
to have.
those people who like hiking, yeah, it really looks fun, right? It looks a lot of fun. Um, what are the advantages of hiking? What are the good things about hiking besides the one I've already said? You can
You
take
can meet
nice
people.
picture. Yeah, you meet people.
Yeah,
Very
take
good.
pictures. Do all the
Uh-huh.
time.
Awesome.
And
You get closer to nature,
yes,
right?
yes.
Very nice. So, what do you think is in the people's backpacks here?
Water, food.
Yeah, sure.
Bottle water.
Uh-huh, perfect. Probably some cereal bars, right? We usually
Yeah.
take those healthy snacks when we go hiking. Maybe an apple or two. Okay. Now, do you ever go hiking? Where? That's something I already asked you. What do you usually bring with you? So, Willem, you said you go hiking, you like it. Where do you usually go hiking?
Uh, how can I say it in English? Oh my gosh.
Here in Rio, or do you
Yeah,
travel?
In
In
Rio,
Rio,
but
okay. Let me show you a picture of a place that a lot of people in Rio usually go to, and they need to go hiking to get there. Okay, so let me pause sharing here for a moment so I can get you the picture. And a lot of people take pictures when they get there. It's a very famous spot. Okay. All right. This is one place I would like to go to, even though I know we have to do some hiking before we get there, but I would like to go there. So let me share this with you. There are lots of pictures here. Yes. Do you know this place? Yes, can you see it?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Look, the pictures from there are amazing. Look at this picture. How nice. Look, this is really beautiful, isn't it, guys? Have you ever been there? Have you ever been to this place? The view from this rock is just amazing. I've never been there, but I wish to one day. Yeah, me neither, Willow. But I really want to go there one day.
It's
Look, this one,
really, really, really beautiful.
yeah, it is. Look, this is a very nice picture. They take
Oh
so
my gosh, how
many.
they do that?
Yeah, isn't it amazing? Of course, here we know that there is something there, right?
Yeah, but uh,
But
looks
this
like
one
it
is,
doesn't have it.
yeah, yeah. But when you take pictures like these, for example, you imagine, oh my God, how is she doing this? How
Yeah.
is she doing that? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the people who are not from Brazil, when they see a picture like this, they go crazy. They go like, oh my God, how can she hang from a rock like this? It's so high. This is also beautiful. Okay. I guess this rock here is one of the most famous hiking spots in Rio, right? It's called Pedra do Telégrafo. I don't know if you've ever heard of this place. This is also amazing. I like this picture too. It's really nice. Now, I think the trail is closed. I don't know if people are still using it because of the pandemic, but I don't know if they're still going. I don't know really. I don't, because you have to do a lot of hiking to get there. I don't know if it's an hour hiking or almost an hour. So let's take a look here back to our page. Okay, look, we have some vocabulary to do. Okay, and the vocabulary has to do with some things we do outdoors usually, right? So complete the sentences with the correct word from the box. Just notice that they give the verb in the present and also the form in the past. So here we have survive, survived, save, saved, pretend, pretended, protect, protected, search, searched, escape, escaped. Okay, let's see here where we can put these words, actually these verbs, according to the sentences, right? And also the illustrations, the images. Okay, so let's do the first one together. Look, Pedro, the car accident because he was wearing a seatbelt.
Bell.
Mm, good. So what is the best word here? Yes, okay, Weaven. No problem. That's all right. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So, which verb do you think fits in here? Number one, Pedro.
Survived.
Hmm, excellent. Very good. You can see that he is super happy now, right? He's safe and sound. He's okay. Good. See you, Weaven. Thank you. Now, guys, I'll give you, now it's 4:36. I'll give you 2 minutes to do the other ones. Does everybody here have the book?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So I don't need to show all the page, right? So try to do from numbers 2 to number 6, right? 2 to 6, and then we correct. Now it's 37. So let's see. I can give you 3 minutes. That's enough, right? Because you have to see the verb tense, all right? So we correct this at 4:40. Okay, guys. Yes? Are you done?
Okay.
Good. Let's check. Number 2, guys, what did you put there? Children like,
Pretend.
yes, very good. Guys, the verb pretend is a false cognate, okay? It's similar to another verb in Portuguese, but it doesn't have the same meaning. The meanings are different. When I say pretend in English, it means to make believe. Okay? So when you are something that you are not, you are pretending, right? So children like to pretend that they are adults. That's true. Okay, guys, do you understand the meaning of the verb to pretend? Yes? So pretend is to make believe something that is not real. Okay? Make people believe in something that is not real. So you can pretend, for example, uh, recently we had the case of a guy who pretended to be a doctor when he wasn't. So he was working until very recently as a doctor, but in reality, he doesn't have a degree. He hasn't finished his college, his medical school. So he was just pretending to be a doctor, but he wasn't. So they took him to jail. Did you see that? No?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, yeah. They found this guy here in Rio. It was here in Rio. He was um, seeing patients, I don't know, somewhere, I don't know the name of the neighborhood, but I know that he was taken to jail because he was a fake doctor. So he was pretending to be a doctor. Okay, guys, but he wasn't. Number 3, everyone
Escape.
in the past. Here the sentence
Escape it.
is yes. All the story here, all the sentence is about a situation in the past. So we need to use the verb accordingly, right? So here we should use the simple past. Next one, number 4.
Search it.
Yes, searched. Very good. Again, a situation in the past, then we use the verb in the past. Okay, so this is another thing that it's important to know and be careful. When we decide to go hiking, we should choose a place that is safe, right? Because if we go hiking just anywhere, we can have some problems, right? We can get lost and among other things. Okay, guys, so it's really important to go always in a group, never go hiking alone or just with one more person. Try to go in a group of friends and go to a place that is safe. Okay, number 5, what did you put there?
Protect it.
Protect it.
Very nice. Good, beautiful, protected. Yes, the sentence is in the past. So she had a bike accident, but she was okay, right? The helmet protected her head. And the last one, what did you put there?
Save it.
Save it.
Saved. Yay, very nice. So again, the story or the situation happened yesterday. It is in the past. So we should use the verb accordingly. Okay, saved. All right, people, let's just check everything right. So here we have 3 questions, but I will ask you only one, okay? When you were a child, what did you like to pretend? Do you remember? I do.
I
Tell me, Willem.
okay, I like to pretend that I were a scientist
I was a
of NASA.
scientist. Oh, how nice. Very good. Excellent, Willem. What about you? Giovanni said something. Who? Yeah, Giovanni pretended to be a doctor. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. A lot of people, when they are children, they pretend to be doctors. It's okay. Yeah. I remember once I also pretended to be a doctor, but the one that I liked most is I pretended I was a famous dancer or something. I danced and I sang with a group of friends. So we used to sing together and dance together. So we had a kind of band. So I pretended to be a famous singer and dancer. That was so funny. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and believe me, we invited people to watch our show. We called
Really?
everybody. Yeah, we called everybody in the neighborhood to watch
Really nice.
our
Really nice.
performance. Yes, it was so funny, really funny. So we had the audience, and then we performed. We even said, "Oh, the performance will be at 5 p.m. on Saturday." So we would get together and perform. It was so fun. Okay, guys. So, what did we learn today? Let's take a look. Just to finish, guys, today we talked about a folk tale, right? That is very famous in China about Chen and Shen, right? And we saw some words related to that folk tale. We talked about the modal verbs must not, and can't. We saw the differences, okay? And then after that, we did some exercises to practice. On page 90, we talked about things that people usually do outdoors, like hiking, for example, okay? Let me highlight this word. This is something new we learned together. And then here we saw some verbs to complete sentences about situations that happened in the past. All right, people, this is already unit 8.2. Okay, so I will just take you back to our page on Google Classroom. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, here we are. Can you see that? So here, guys, I posted for you some homework to do for today. You can do, because we finished 8.1, so you can do the online practice and the worksheet. Which one? The one I posted here about must for necessity, okay? And to help you with modal verbs, here there are some posters with extra explanation on the topic. Okay, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, make sure you check them out and do the worksheet. When is this homework due? Only next week, June 14th. Okay, not Wednesday, Monday. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for coming. It was a pleasure. I'm very happy to see you guys once again. May God bless you and protect you. Okay. Bye-bye, Rebecca. Bye, William.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
Giovanni. Thank you. Bye, Manu.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
Kawane. See you. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
I see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. Bye.